You're listening to Travel Tales with me, Isabella, your virtual travel agent. On this podcast, we dive into the details of my favourite destinations around the world. I am so excited to share these destinations with you, how to travel there, where to stay, and what to be sure not to miss adding to your itinerary. I'm your guide to becoming a travel superhero. Do you need to dose up your dharma, shift your chakras, or cool down your karma? Then I recommend you go to Goa, the beautiful coastal state in India. This tropical paradise is home to palm-lined beaches, lush mountains, beautiful locals, amazing wildlife, and delicious Indian food. Let's face it, we all need a trip there right now. Due to Goa's coastal position and richness of natural resources, it has an interwoven heritage with influences from traditional Indian Hinduism, Buddhism, Northern Indian Islam, and Portuguese Christianity. The Portuguese introduced European sovereignty over the Indian region in about 1510, which opened trade to the far west. Goa was a Portuguese overseas territory for around 450 years, but was annexed by India in 1961 before being declared an official state in 1987. Goa was an important port on the historic spice route which spanned from Europe to Indonesia. This meant that outsiders would often visit Goa, some settling permanently, and there has also been trade with Malays and Chinese over the centuries. All this foreign influence has caused Goa to become a melting pot of cultures that it remains to this day. The open and freedom-loving residents embrace all visitors. And this means that, while it's the ideal place for a beach break, it's also a must-visit destination for cultural and historical travellers. It's an all-round fun destination. Dabolim Airport is the closest main airport for Goa. Taxis from here are affordable and readily available, but it's safest to take a yellow-black prepaid taxi to your destination to ensure that the price is correct. It takes about 40 minutes to drive from the airport to Panaji, the capital of the state. Local buses are also an option for travelling from the airport, and there are shuttle buses between Kalangate and Panaji. You can also take a taxi or a local bus around Goa, and a train line connects the northern and the southern parts of the state. Here's a pro tip. The currency of Goa is the Indian rupee, which is almost always around 100 Indian rupees to the Great British Pound. Remember that exchange rates fluctuate, and check the rate from a reputable site before exchanging currency. Most visitors visit Goa for the beaches, and frankly, they are spectacular. Here are my favourites. Dona Paula Beach is secluded and lively at the same time, with lots of little coves and plenty of opportunities for water sports. Vagator Beach is lined by palm trees. This spot can be incredibly romantic, especially during dawn and dusk. Climb up Vagator Hill for the best sunset view. Kalangate and Baga have a bustling nightlife and beach bar scene. Here's another pro tip. Be careful on the beach. If there are any red flags by the sea, it means that it's not safe to swim. Even if the sea appears calm, there could be dangerous riptides just under the surface. Goa is not just about beaches. Away from the coast, there are plenty of cool things to do. If you're a nature fan and want to do something other than enjoy the coastline, check out Dudhsagar Falls. This 603-metre drop is one of the tallest in India, and it's a mesmerising place to spend an afternoon. Fort Aguada is located on Sinkarim Beach, and it was built by Portuguese settlers in the early 1600s. It's a great spot to enjoy the Portuguese architecture that permeates the area. The Basilica of Bom Jesus is the oldest Christian church in Goa. It's famous for its gorgeous Baroque architecture. Remember, if it's not Baroque, don't fix it. You likely came to India with the hope of seeing some of its unique wildlife. Bhagwan Mahavir Wildlife Sanctuary is the largest wildlife preserve in all of Goa. Here you might see a variety of birdlife and monkeys. Molam National Park is right next door as well. Also popular is the Ponda Spice Plantation, where you can learn all about the delicious spices that make up Indian cuisine. Anjuna Flea Market is open on Wednesdays and is the ultimate place to go if you're looking for Goa souvenirs. Visit for spices, local clothes and footwear, jewellery and accessories. If you like markets and authentic shopping, Mapusa Market is another must visit. It has a history spanning back centuries, and experts claim that the town built around the market. It's a great spot to visit if you want to buy some authentic food, or it's equally great if you just want to people watch and take in the atmosphere. Here's another pro tip. Negotiating for purchases is customary throughout India. It isn't considered to be rude. Feel free to haggle on an item you wish to purchase. And now a word from our sponsors, the Journey Hero travel app. Soon you'll be able to download the coolest new travel app available anywhere. The Journey Hero travel app puts the power of artificial intelligence on your phone to locate fantastic deals that are tailored just for you. The best part, however, is that after you book and even pay, Journey Hero will continue to look for better deals. When it finds a better deal, it will give you the option to change, and if you accept, it will refund the difference in fees to your credit card. How cool is that? Everyone wants an unexpected windfall. Try, you won't be sorry. Now, back to our podcast. Spice is such an integral part of Goa history. I bet you'll love it while you're visiting. If you're a seafood fan, I recommend sampling Rava Fry fish. It's a dish made of fish coated in spice and semolina and can be found all over Goa. Here are some of my favourite restaurants. For authentic Goa cuisine, Bhati Village in Nerul is the place to go. The restaurant has a lovely homely feel, and you'll be able to enjoy seasonal and local produce. There is also some great street food on offer at the Goa Collective Bazaar. Mum's Kitchen is a Panjim-based eatery offering local Portuguese Goa fusion dishes with plenty of vegetarian options. For a change, try the only Greek restaurant in the state, Beachside Thalassa. This restaurant is one of the most popular in Goa, so if you want a sunset table, be sure to book in advance. Here's another pro tip. Food in Goa is typically spicier than food elsewhere in India, which is already pretty hot. If you're not a chili fan, be sure to let the restaurant know when ordering your meal. Goa is known as India's nightlife capital, and if you want to party, there's nowhere better. Here are my top picks. Refresh Club is famous for hosting international DJs and crazy parties. If you're into psychedelic trance music, try out Kavala Beach Road Hilltop. For a lounge vibe, check out Flor do Mar, which is India's first luxury sea lounge. If you're more of a chill partier, visit Sundowner. As the name suggests, its sunset cocktails are famous. Joseph's Bar is a traditional affair, the perfect place to grab a beer. And finally, Fort Aguada Taj Hotel has a bar with dramatic views over the Portuguese fort. Take a seat here and enjoy a cocktail while watching Goa come to life beneath you at sunset. There are lots of wonderful places to stay in Goa. Hotels offer great value. Here are some cool places to stay. Jamboree Creek is my top choice. It's a beautiful beachfront property with rooms located in rustic huts. Its restaurant serves up traditional Goa cuisine and yoga lessons are on offer. For somewhere a little more luxurious, I recommend the Diva Club. This lovely hotel has large deluxe rooms and is centred around a beautiful swimming pool. For something mid-range in price, Mateus Boutique Hotel is located in a Portuguese-era building with lots of indoor plants and bright bedrooms. Go to Goa to enjoy the beaches, culture, and friendly residents. Going to Goa is good karma. Thanks for listening to Travel Tales with me, Isabella. Before we go, show some love by leaving us a review where you found this podcast. follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at Journey Hero app for more travel inspiration of some of my favourite destinations around the globe. You can also sign up to our newsletter from our website, www.journeyhero.net, to receive updates when I post new blog entries. Stay tuned for our next episode, where we'll be heading to the exotic world capital that is Beijing, China.